The engines of the narrow gauge railway were busier than ever. Their trains were so heavy they would need an extra back engine. Sometimes they would see their new friends, Jack and the pack, building new materials for the railway, digging trenches, lifting broken trees, and so much more. Yes, it seemed every machine and engine was busy. But Isabella, the packed steam truck, was looking very glum. She had not gotten much work to do, and when she saw how her friends were having so much fun, it made her seem very alone. Rheneas had to stop at a red signal. He could see how down she looked. "Everyone has something exciting to do," she grumbled, "but I'm left waiting for goods and items to be carried on my flatbed. It gets so boring with waiting around." Rheneas tried to comfort his friend. "Cheer up," he said. "You're very useful when you carry things. Carrying is what makes a truck, well, very useful. I'm sure there's much more for you to do. You just need patience." Isabella was unsure. Later, Rheneas had arrived just in time for the county fair. Trevor was there giving free rides to the children. "Lovely stuff," he said happily. Everyone clapped and cheered as he glided past the roadways. This was enough to make Rheneas and Duncan happy for their friend. But then all of a sudden, Trevor's boiler burst. The children were very surprised. He wheezed, "What's going on?" "Your boiler's burst," exclaimed his owner. "That heat must have done you good. We'll need a replacement." The children and their parents were very disappointed. Just then, Isabella steamed in. She was very concerned. "Oh my, what on earth happened to you?" she said worriedly. Then, an idea had popped into Rheneas' funnel. "Maybe Isabella could pull the party float for you, Trevor." Trevor looked to Isabella. "Not a bad idea," he steamed. "Well, Isabella stammered. She was looking forward to seeing Jack and Alfie. She didn't want to miss out on their fun, but she knew she couldn't just leave the children with sad faces. "Happy to be of service," she smiled. The engines whistled with delight, and Trevor beamed. Soon Isabella was attached to the party float, and she was on her way. Rheneas felt very happy for his friend. At first, Isabella was nervous. She had never carried such happy people before. But when the children clapped and cheered for her, she found that this job wasn't so bad after all. "This is so much fun," she said to herself. When they arrived, Jack and Alfie were there. They had heard everything. "Well done, Isabella," they shouted. Isabella blushed. "Thank you," she said. "You've really outdone yourself," smirked Rheneas. "Quite," agreed Duncan. "For the truck, you certainly are really useful indeed." "I've learned something very valuable today," Isabella said. "I may not have fun all the time, especially with youngsters like you, but wherever I go, I can create my own fun."